In the quiet corridors of power, where decisions are made behind closed doors and history is quietly written, unseen hands guide the fate of nations, and on the decks of aircraft carriers, where the hum of engines and the discipline of military routine echo across the waves, a web of promises holds the world together, military alliances, both visible and hidden. These alliances are the unseen architects of global power, shaping destinies and influencing the course of events in ways most people never notice, even as they go about their daily lives. Today, December 15, 2025, the world is more tense than it has been in decades, with uncertainty and anxiety rippling through capitals and newsrooms alike. From the frozen frontiers of Eastern Europe to the contested waters of the South China Sea, these agreements are being tested by new threats and old rivalries. They decide who stands with whom when crisis strikes, determining the balance of power and the fate of millions. Understanding alliances is essential to grasping the forces that prevent, or sometimes provoke, conflict, and to seeing the invisible threads that connect distant events. These pacts are more than signatures on paper, they are solemn vows to defend one another, forged in trust, necessity, and sometimes desperation. The principle of collective defense, an attack on one is an attack on all, raises the stakes for any aggressor, making every decision a matter of global consequence. In geopolitics, alliances are the ultimate insurance policy, amplifying the power and reach of their members and deterring those who might seek to disrupt the peace. Some alliances are decades old, forged in the aftermath of devastating wars, their roots deep in shared sacrifice and hard-won peace. Others are new, built for 21st century challenges like cyber warfare, terrorism, and the shifting balance of economic power. Yet, despite their differences, they all share a common purpose: to create a more stable international environment, where cooperation can triumph over chaos. The strength of these bonds can mean the difference between a local dispute and a global crisis, between peace and the outbreak of war. Today, alliances define the major teams in the great game of global competition, shaping the world's future in ways both seen and unseen. Military alliances serve three core purposes: deterrence, cooperation, and unity. First, deterrence. A strong alliance warns adversaries. Attack one, face all. This collective security principle dramatically raises the cost of aggression. Second, alliances enable complex cooperation. Joint training, standardized equipment, and seamless operations. This interoperability makes the alliance stronger than the sum of its parts. Third, alliances project unity, amplifying their voice in diplomacy, economics, and law. A united bloc can shape international norms and mediate conflicts more effectively than any single nation. These three pillars, deterrence, cooperation, and unity, give alliances enduring power. They are not just about preparing for war, but about preventing it. By binding nations together, alliances foster trust and stability. They are a crucial tool for managing the risks of international relations. The world today is less stable than it has been in decades, and more unpredictable than at any time since the Cold War, with tensions simmering across continents. Great power competition between the United States, China, and Russia is reshaping global security dynamics, influencing international relations. Threats now include cyber attacks, disinformation, and economic coercion, not just military force, creating a complex web of challenges. Old alliances like NATO and US partnerships in Asia are being tested, yet they are finding renewed purpose in this new era. These partnerships provide stability and a framework for collective response to shared threats, ensuring a united front. At the same time, new flexible coalitions are emerging, reflecting a multipolar world where power is more distributed. Middle powers now have more influence, and alliances can shift depending on the issue, making diplomacy more intricate. Navigating this landscape requires adaptability and sophisticated diplomacy as nations strive to maintain peace. The risk of miscalculation is high. Regional crises can quickly become global, escalating tensions further. The war in Ukraine and tensions in the Taiwan Strait show how fragile peace can be, highlighting the need for vigilance. The strength and cohesion of alliances are under scrutiny as they face unprecedented challenges. Their ability to deter, manage crises, and adapt will shape whether the world moves towards stability or conflict, influencing future generations. The stakes have never been higher, and the decisions made today will echo through history. When it comes to military alliances, NATO stands above all others. Founded in 1949, NATO's strength lies in Article 5, an attack on one is an attack on all. This collective defense has preserved peace in Europe for over 75 years. NATO's military integration is unmatched. Standardized equipment, joint exercises, and seamless operations. 32 nations can act as a single force in crisis. NATO is also a political forum, with decisions made by consensus, ensuring unity. This unity is a source of strength and credibility. Today, NATO faces new challenges: terrorism, cyber threats, and a resurgent Russia, but it adapts and endures. Its clear security guarantee and deep integration make it the gold standard of alliances. NATO remains the benchmark for stability in an uncertain world. In Asia, the US uses a different model, the hub-and-spoke system. The US is the hub with key allies, Japan, South Korea, the Philippines, Australia, and Thailand, as spokes. Each relationship is governed by a separate treaty, tailored to specific needs. The US-Japan alliance focuses on maritime security. The US-South Korea alliance deters North Korea. The US-Australia partnership has a global reach. Recently, the US has encouraged allies to work together, forming groups like the Quad and AUKUS. These flexible arrangements address the rise of China and strengthen the regional security network. The goal, a web of partnerships to uphold a free and open Indo-Pacific. By evolving its alliances, the US aims to deter conflict and preserve stability. This dynamic network is America's answer to the Indo-Pacific strategic challenges. The Shanghai Cooperation Organization, or SCO, led by China and Russia, is a different kind of alliance. Founded in 2001, it includes India, Pakistan, and Iran, focusing on regional security and economic cooperation. Unlike NATO, the SCO lacks a collective defense clause. There's no binding promise to defend each other. Its military exercises focus on counter-terrorism, not large-scale war. The SCO is shaped by China and Russia's interests, serving as a platform for influence and economic initiatives. But it's not a monolithic bloc. Members like India and Pakistan are rivals, and India is also part of the Quad. This diversity and lack of binding commitments limit the SCO's effectiveness as a military alliance. It's a significant player in Eurasia, but it's not a new Warsaw Pact. The Collective Security Treaty Organization, or CSTO, is Russia's answer to NATO. Its members, former Soviet republics, are bound by a collective defense clause, but the alliance is dominated by Russia. The CSTO's power and credibility depend on Moscow's leadership. Its most notable action was a brief peacekeeping mission in Kazakhstan in 2022. However, the CSTO has often failed to act, especially when Russia's interests aren't at stake. This inconsistency has damaged its reliability as a security guarantor. The CSTO remains a regional alliance with significant limitations. It lacks the cohesion and integration that make NATO formidable. In international security, trust is everything. An alliance's power depends on whether its promises are believed by members and adversaries alike. Credible, cohesive alliances deter aggression and reduce the risk of miscalculation. Public commitments and joint exercises signal unity and resolve. Any sign of division can invite aggression. The perception of strength is as important as actual military power. In hotspots like Eastern Europe and the South China Sea, alliance credibility is constantly tested. Ultimately, the strength of an alliance is measured in trust, built over years of cooperation and shared sacrifice. This trust is the foundation of peace. Military alliances are more relevant than ever, shaping the way nations respond to both old and new threats in a rapidly changing world. They are the building blocks of global security, providing a foundation for cooperation and collective defense that no single country can achieve alone. Today's alliances must be flexible, adapting quickly to shifting geopolitical landscapes and emerging dangers. They must be able to address not only traditional military threats, but also cyber attacks, terrorism, and economic coercion, challenges that cross borders and require coordinated responses. Minilateral groups like the Quad are becoming increasingly important, and new partnerships such as AUKUS show the trend toward dynamic, issue-focused cooperation that can respond to specific regional and global needs. The contest between democratic alliances, which promote shared values and open societies, and alternative blocs like the SCO, which offer different visions for global order, will help define the century's balance of power. No nation can face global challenges alone. Cooperation is essential. Alliances, despite their flaws and occasional disagreements, remain our best tool for managing insecurity, preventing conflict, and promoting peace in an unpredictable world. They declare that we are stronger together, united by common interests and shared responsibilities. The future of security depends on the strength, trust, and adaptability of these partnerships as they evolve to meet new challenges. Only by working together and constantly adapting can alliances remain effective in a world of uncertainty. Whether the 21st century is one of stability, progress, and peace, or one marked by conflict and division, will be decided by the promises we keep and the alliances we strengthen. The world's security rests on these alliances. Now, more than ever, their importance cannot be overstated.